Welcome to Talking About Analog Horror Series with Man. I'll be explaining them. This is my first video explaining Analog Horror Series. Today we are going over the Guinevere archives. I don't know how to say it correctly. Don't flame me in the comments. But also I'll shout out to the creator, and I'll put all the information in the description. Please, if you have another device or tab, open it and put your screen on mute so they can get their views too. I recommend go watching them first and come back to this video. But okay, right now we only have 3 videos, but this apparently they say this week they'll have another video uploaded. So I'm going to make an update about that. We're only going over the information we know so far. I may forget some information, so please comment if I make any mistakes. Comment in the description. So let's get into it. Right now, apparently we have our main. Right now, apparently we have our main character. We don't know. I don't know his name. I don't know his name. Let's just call him Alex for now. Apparently, 80 some days ago. I don't know the exact number, but like 84, 80 some days ago. That's the last time he's seen humans. So that you can estimate that's the last time he that's the last time he's seen humans. So that we know the day. Apparently, the next video on the script on the post they made about it, it's gonna go before he squatted in the house he's currently in the current video. So it's gonna be in the past, explaining more of it. But let's first explaining more of it. But let's talk about nesters, what they are, or what the nesters, Mr. Whiteout. We don't know what they are. All we know, they can be hostile, they can be calm in the what they are, or what the nesters, Mr. Whiteout. We don't know what they are. All we know, they can be hostile, they can be calm and then hostile. So the best way to avoid them is probably just to be quiet and sneak around them, because it seems they are violent. They will attack people outside. Like this is a nester and this is Mr. Whiteout. Apparently, yeah, nesters, we know they're weak to fire. That's good. So he needs to carry an aerosol can and a lighter. He can probably defend himself with that. And we know for sure they can get their attention can be drawn. We don't know where they're from. We don't know what. I'll put all my theories at the end of the video. But so far, what we know about the series. First video, the nesters found me. He says this is the 8th day of squatting now. So the next video is going to be 8 days prior to that. So right now, we like last. I'm saying when he found the house, electric, but I don't know if it could be in a different universe. For all we know, it could be he could like a backroom situation. He could be transporting to another universe. We don't know. I'm gonna talk more about that later. But we know when he found the house, he trapped it up to. When he found the nester watching him, he set 3 traps: a bow trap, a fire trap, and a knife trap. We don't know if like physical harm can do. We don't know if he can stab them to death or shoot them to death. We only know fire can hurt them. That's good. But about Mr. White, on the other hand, we only know his name. We only see him a couple of times. I hope we get more information about him eventually. Well, the series is still ongoing, so we don't have that much information. But in the first video, he went to the store. The store was empty at the shopping world that's empty. I can't make some words. If I do, sorry, but I'm not gonna keep doing retakes. But in the store, yeah, shopping in the store, in the empty store, nothing's there. Everything is perfectly good still. I think I'm gonna go into theories a little bit here. Like I'm thinking he got transported into another universe or like a background situation. He probably got transported into there. And yeah, I think either everything's paused or they're still slow decay, but there's some unknown force still at play here. We don't know yet. But he grabs food. He still takes the money out. He still takes the money. Why not? You never know. But he one time he talks about how he goes around how he talks about how to make his favorite dish, and then he talks about life, like how people treat him. He talks about philosophical questions about how people treat him. It's a good. I would definitely, if you want to hear what he says, see the full video because that's half an hour of stuff. I'm not recapping, but long story short, he explains the reasons he likes it more in the empty world. I feel like he more likes it in there because he's just tired of people. He much rather be alone, completely alone than that. Our main character Alex, he just talks about that. I hope we get his name. Either I missed his name, or yeah, I probably missed his name, but I'm not sure. Please somebody go check that out. It's not gonna be a perfect recap, but I'm trying to do something here. In the second video, an empty world. The world's finally empty. We see him go through three locations. Three locations. I am skipping over the second video because just the talking part of the first one. I won't count that, but if you want to go into depth on the second video about him talking what he's talking about, I'll do it. Just let me know in the comments. But in the third video, he goes to three locations: the subway, a taxidermy place, and a shopping mall. Not in the order, but that way one of them he encounters in the shopping mall. He encounters Mr. Whiteout. I'll talk about Mr. Whiteout more later, but he first location the shopping mall. He goes and explores it. He hears a noise in the bathroom. There's nothing in the bathroom. He just hears a noise. I think it's something to do with definitely Nestor. Something to do with Nestor. Um, he goes to there. He said he's wished he has cords to play the arcade games. We all do. We all do. In the subway station, yeah, subway station comes next. Um, he says this used to be packed of people. Used to be packed. Yeah, and that's kind of give it eerie vibe because Nestor could come out of nowhere and start running. I got that feeling, or Mr. Whiteout could start coming out, because it seems like the Nestors they're humanoid. I think they're mimics. They are mimics. Mike, I'm theorizing now. They're probably mimics from this universe because I think he got just transported to another universe where there's no people and those are the entities that are in there. I think he's probably not the first. I'm guessing he's not the first, or he'll definitely not be the last. Because we can see, I think the Nestors may take over the people they get. I don't know what happens if they get you, but I'm theorizing here. They probably take you and you get transformed into a Nestor, and the cycle continues. Somebody gets trapped in there, so, because how is everything restocked? Everything's perfect. I think it's just a mirror of the current world. And people get transported in there. I don't know, multiple or just one at a time, but that's my theory. I think Mr. Whiteouts are evolved versions of Nestors. I think they're either a different species of Nestors or just entirely a different species, like a different entity entirely. We I hope in the next video we get more information about that. But okay, talking more about the Alex, the main character himself, he seems to be more outgoing, and he does like to explore places. He loves. You can see that in the videos. He's an explorer. It seems like he may have been like it's more like a backroom situation. Like you can just be walking and then in the backrooms. But I think it's a similar situation. He was walking, and then he was yeah walked and then just transported into the world. I don't know. That's my theory. Now let's talk more about Mr. Whiteout now. Mr. Whiteout, we don't know anything about him, like I said earlier. We do know he just walks. I think he can shift to white and black. I'm theory. He probably should. Oh, I forgot I have taxidermy place. Okay, let me go over taxidermy real quick. the taxidermy place he goes to, he mentions he mistakes stillness for people being alive, which probably a lot of people are going to, because not seeing people in like over 80 some days, and plus videos. I think the first time in the timeline, the next video they're posting is the first in the timeline. The second is the Nestor's found me. The third is the world is finally empty. That's my timeline of events. With That's my timeline of events. But I could be mistaken. I could be mistaken. I'm just theorizing here. Also, more about the taxidermy place. He explores it, and it feels eerie in a way. You know, like empty world and only figurines. One of them could be a Nestor for all we know. Okay. Also about Nestors, we know he mentions Nestors love to nest up. That's where he named them that way. That's the reason why they're named Nestors. They love the dark. They are nocturnal. We can know they're definitely nocturnal because the way he only goes out in the daytime. So they are definitely nocturnal. And one of the multiple videos, we can see the clip of him getting chased by a Nestor. So they are hostile. We definitely do. They are hostile creatures. Um, so I would definitely not. Like I explained earlier in the video, just stay away from them. Walk calmly. Don't make any noise. Simple as that. Carry fire on you. If you find flamethrower, even better. Okay, back to Mr. Whiteout. Mr. Whiteout. I think the entity I think he's either behind it or he's just another puppet of the whole thing. But yeah, right now that's all I have for the information. If I do miss a lot of stuff, sorry. Please tell me in the comments. Also, like and subscribe.